The name says it all, and it's a name that's been around for more than 40 years. Ocean Fresh Seafood Market has been a mainstay in East Greensboro since 1978. Ray Fullwood single-handedly started this business and ran the operations until he passed away in 2011. Now, his wife Paula and their 3 daughters work to keep his legacy alive.
This is more like this is a family business, really. And the employees are treated like family. They're not treated like just employees get a paycheck and go. They treat it like family. Sometimes we can get so busy in this place. Sometimes we have lines standing at the door trying to order seafood, which is a good thing.
Paula used to be behind the scenes keeping the books. She didn't hesitate to step in and roll up her sleeves in order to keep the doors open.
When I transitioned in here, I had an older employees that were still here, that were used to working under him. They taught me some of the things too. Then I learned as I go. If I made mistakes, I learned from my mistakes. And so it got better that way.
Having lived in Greensboro for 60 years, Loretta Riley has seen other markets come and go. The customer service at Ocean Fresh Seafood is what keeps her coming back.
Actually now I get drive-up service. I have all these grandkids and they said, don't take them out of the car. Said, leave them in the car and pull up to the window. So that was great. And like they said, this is sort of kind of like family here now.
James Chance has been a loyal customer for 30 years. While he no longer experiences Ray's sunny disposition and thoughtful conversations, the full-service treatment he got from Ray still exists.
Everything's at a fast pace. You know, people are looking for stuff quick and easy. You know, so when you get fresh seafood, you got to buy it. Some people catch it, clean it, and cook it. Here we get it, it's already caught and already clean, so most of the time we just had to take it home and cook it, you know, so that's one reason why I keep coming here.
As murals become a common art form around the Gate City, customers and passers-by can admire this mural painted by Ray's daughter, Crystal, who owns and operates an art studio when she's not pitching in at the fish market.
The mural was inspired by some photos from his brother, my uncle, took years ago of some of our cousins fishing. And I wanted to do a fisherman not just for a cliche of it's a fish market, but my dad really was kind of like a fisherman in the community, like providing nourishment in a multiplicity of ways to the community. So I really wanted to do that for him.
Paula says Ray had no interest in naming the business after himself.
And the ocean is, like I said, it's something, it's coming from the ocean. That's the way he told me. I love the ocean. You get fresh fish from the ocean. So that's the name. He didn't want his name attached to her.
Along with sharing his love of the ocean, Paula says her husband also loved to give neighborhood kids an incentive to make good grades.
He rewarded them. He gave them so much money for A's and so much money for B's. And the kids, every quarter, they were at the door busting their hip. Look, Mr. Ray, here's my report card. And they did excel. It was letting them know they need some encouragement. And a lot of those kids now have graduated from college. They come back and tell me, you don't know me, but I knew your husband. I miss your husband. This is what Mr. Ray did for me.
The fish market provided employment for Kenyon Gregory while he attended North Carolina A&T, following in the footsteps of his Uncle Ray. He values the life lessons his uncle shared throughout his formative years.
It wasn't just work, it was life experiences. He taught me life experiences and how to be accountable, and how to be responsible. It helped me become a better man because I've been on my job that I work at now for 25 years. And it helped me open my eyes as to what to look for, what to expect, how to conduct myself in the business world.
During the 5 years he served as assistant manager, Kenyon says they supplied A&T with their inventory of fresh seafood, and customers still come from near and far to purchase those hard-to-find catches.
Virginia mullets because they're seasonal and they only come mostly during the wintertime or the colder, when the water's colder. So I haven't seen really Virginia mullets at other facilities, so they're specific to here. And he gets them in and lets everyone know they're here, and they go quickly.
From one generation to the next, Ocean Fresh Seafood is the supplier for other locally owned businesses.
I went to high school with some guys that opened up a restaurant on Elm Street, and so we're able to supply fish to them, and their dad had a business which led to their restaurant. So it's fun to see this kind of generational trajectory in our working together. So.
As new development has moved into the area, Paula has been asked to make room for a grocery store or consider leasing the space.
After he passed, I had several other seafood owners, when they were in business, to come and wanted to lease this from us because they want to get in this location and in this area here, close to downtown, near the campus. And of course I said no. I wasn't planning on leasing. If I don't run it myself, I'll just end up, doing something else. But, oh yeah, very good location.
Crystal marvels at the market's longevity as she reflects on her dad's legacy.
We would like it to stay in the community and be one of the only places you can get local fresh fish.
So the next time you have a craving for fresh fish, make your way to East Greensboro and pay a visit to Ocean Fresh Seafood Market.